Hi everyone, I am Chantel Young and welcome to my channel. Of course, this is the Real Estate Connect. I'm gonna throw in a theme song right there. I think it'll probably hit like right there. But anyways, I am the owner of the Real Estate Connect, which is brokered by eXp Realty. And I'm also an MLO of Capital Federal Credit Union. So yes, I am a loan officer as well. So you might be like, how is she both? Because I'm a real pro, honey. Yeah. So we do that. We do real estate as well as we are loan professionals. So starting on this channel, you will get a lot of material, whether that is me vlogging, maybe some showings and things like that, going to furniture stores and trying to figure out what type of furniture will go into what type of home. Those things are so exciting. I always go, but I never actually take a video camera with me, or at least right now I got my phone. I do have a camcorder though. A camcorder, do people still say that? You know, one of those, hold on, what's it called? I got a camera. It's a Canon too. So I don't know, maybe I should be using this. I don't know, I'm not there yet. Look, just be kind to me, okay? Just starting out. But this is a EOS 2000D, which I don't know what that means. But anyway, just trying to work out the lens and all that stuff and the zoom and the to zoom in, to not zoom. Listen, it's too much. But anyways, on this channel, first of all, I wasn't prepared. So no, I did not iron this. I wasn't prepared to start this channel. I promise you I wasn't. But I just kind of was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead on and start it. So, quick question. Are you all ready to see me work, or you want more of a backstory? You want me to kind of talk about, oh, backstory. Okay, gotcha. I heard you. Yeah, I heard you. Okay, so real estate. I have been in real estate since 2017. I started out, well, what kind of made me interested was my sister and I, we got a house built my last year at Norfolk State University, HBCU. Spartan pride, okay? But anyways, my last year, and I, leaned on my professors a lot, especially Dr. Muhammad. I know he was tired of me coming to his office, but I just kind of wanted to make sure that I was making the right decision in my real estate transaction. So why I leaned on him so much and I did have representation? Well, because it was a new construction and I had the builder's rep and a lot of the information my realtor didn't have. And my professor, he is a huge real estate investor, so he knows a lot about real estate transactions. So I leaned on him a lot. So that was 2008. I've been a homeowner for a very long time. It's 2025 now, but that was 2008. But fast forward to 2017, I ended up becoming an appraiser for my municipality's assessor's office. So I was a tax lady. Just kind of decided, you know what, if I'm going to do the tax assessments, I might as well do sales. And unfortunately, which may she rest in peace now, my assessor for the city of Suffolk, she was like, look, I can't have your name on any type of contracts, and I'm going to find out if you do any type of real estate transactions in the city of Suffolk. So bummer. She was like, well, you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to continue pursuing the appraiser career within the city, or if you want to become independent later on, or if you want to just go ahead and jump into real estate. And that's exactly what I did. It was the best decision for me. And so got into real estate, started into sales. The first year, everybody knows, like, first year, especially if you're working, you're not like, hey, I'm a real estate agent. You're not kind of like that. You're like still trying to figure it out. Like, how do I write up my first contract? What if the lockbox that I go to, like the house that I go to, has a lockbox and it won't open? That is so embarrassing. What if the key doesn't work? All of that stuff I experienced, but I didn't feel comfortable experiencing that so early on into my real estate career. Like, no, I was not feeling it. So I ended up becoming a real estate agent for a broker that also owned half of a custom builder type of company, right? So he asked me if I could pitch in as far as like the land acquisition side. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, at the city assessor's office, you run across a lot of stuff. So I was like, yeah, I got it. So basically, I was a land acquisition analyst, and I would find properties find lots, vacant lots, for people interested in building their home on. So how that worked was I would kind of scout Google Maps, drive Google Maps, and find vacant lots and contact the owner to see if they would be willing to sell. And if they were, we of course get them to sign a contract stating that once we have a client interested in building a home on their lot will sell to us. Okay. So under us, well, it depends on how the contract is worked out, whether we buy the land for them or either they finance the land first and then do a separate closing once the project is finished. Okay. So I started doing that. Then I started talking to all of these people as far as like soil testing, you know, because you got to test the land, see if the home would withstand on the lot. So I started doing that and started talking to all these different, you know, different people involved in the actual building process, the surveyors and everyone. So I ended up taking on additional responsibility as their permit technician. So when we would have new projects that would come along, I was in charge of submitting the full entire packet. So the building permit packet. So that was so fun because on the appraisal side, I was the person that was going out to look at the, you know, the lots and the projects that a lot of the builders were submitting. So for me to be on that other end to submit the packet, that was so interesting to me. Listen, I love real estate. My heels are dug in into real estate. Like, I love it. So it's not about sales, just about sales for me. It's more so of the full picture. I love real estate. So again, so you got real estate sales, you got permit technician, you have land acquisition. I was also in the finance side trying to get their bonds back and all that stuff. Listen, it's a whole lot when it comes to it. So I ended up ending that journey because I decided to work for another brokerage. And I did really, really well. And it was a great home for me. But then I decided, hey, I'm missing a lot of the meetings. A lot of the meetings happened when I was, you know, working like part-time. Well, when I started working part-time, I just took on like a part-time job, but I felt like I was missing a lot. So deciding to move forward with EXP, where everything is digital, everything is in the cloud, everything, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have a regular brick and mortar where you have to come here to have class. We have a whole university online. And, you know, I love that. Come from, you know, that college world and everything, you know, where you had online classes. I love that. I love sitting there and, you know, being able to grasp concepts in my own time and being able to ask questions, raise your virtual hand. So I love it. And it's been really good to me. It really has. So I'm so excited that I am with EXP. I joined, what was it, February of this year? March of this year. So actually I'm a returner, honey. I started out at EXP. That was like my second brokerage that I've been in. Not that many. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. But I end up coming back because of the revamps that they've had to the system, all the nuances, the new technology, you know. I love it. So, but yeah, so that is how I got to where I am now as far as the real estate side, as far as the mortgage loan officer side. I just kind of started that in November, and we are at Capital Federal Credit Union. I'm able to, of course, work from anywhere. We do loans in 50 states. So yay, I can service loans, and it's pretty fun because you know, you kind of find yourself, you have your own clients, but then you also have other real estate clients, real estate agents clients that you're working with, and keeping them in the loop of, hey, this is where your client such and such is, and we need X, Y, and Z from that person. Can you reach them? I've been calling them. So that type of thing, that has been interesting. And just to kind of want to see another agent win, you know, you want to see them close the deal. You want them to be able to service their clients with little hiccups, you know, because for me, I am a realtor myself, so I understand how important it is to make sure that your clients have everything, and they can't have everything in if no one tells them. So that's where I come in. So excited, and I hope that I didn't overtalk it. Let's see, about 12 minutes. I did good. So that is my intro video. I hope you all love it. I am, again, Chantel Young, and I hope to see you all. Let's connect. This is the Real Estate Connect. The realest 8 connect. So I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Have a wonderful week.